Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bazaar. It is the Mac Millennium here this month. So we are going to go to see what we can do. As we are closing out Season 1 here, at least I think, it seems like there's going to be a patch, like, I think it's, tomorrow by the time this video comes out? Or today, or, I don't know, tomorrow? I'm not sure. But it also says that the season is switching over, or like the battle pass is switching over in, you know, an extra week. So I don't really know what the situation is going to look like, if we are going to have a patch or not, or if like we'll have a patch and then we'll have a season swap over. It's an income start. I don't know what the deal is there, but we'll assess. Like, I don't know if we're going to be keeping on doing Mac, other character, Mac, other character, Mac, other character, or if we find some other way to do things, getting back to like more variety there. But we'll see. We got gold tier skill, enchanted item, but we got income. Do I like income the most as Mac still? Yeah, probably. Probably. I think that there's a real argument for gold skill on Mac though. Could go to Midsworth and we could actually like roll, but Midsworth sucks for Mac. Like, that's just the truth. Because on day one, this is expensive Andy. He's only got small items. You cannot get any large bronze items as Mac. There just are none. Therefore, we're gonna go here and we're gonna take the small silver potion. It's a good one. It's a good one. This leads into like some magic carpet stuff in the beginning. Okay, hold on. 60 plus 6 burn. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, like, that should be enough, right? That is enough, but let me just double check. Yes, it's enough. I just didn't want to throw if that was, like, wrong, you know? So I was like, for a second, I thought, does the Viper have a regen? But no, he has a gland. He does not have the regen. It's tight there. Like, if this does not kill, we lose. And we probably lose the first, like, 4 days off the back of it. So, like, I'm not going to chance it on that. I'm a little bit more interested in Quick Soul, because there are some good medium items, such as a magic carpet. We are going to take the Fireflies if we get a tiny furry monster on day 2. And we do want to roll. Ruby is good enough to play right now. It makes that burn for 12. That's kind of nuts. And then I'll take a moth meal for transforming. Yeah, I feel like that could be good. Do we do this, though? Curio could have knee brace. We could go Big Mac.
Reuse, recycle.
Come on.
Relax.
Big Mac. Big Mac here. I should not do this. Oh, but I should.
Hat's been sitting there.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Wait.
Get rid of that, get rid of that.
Ooh-wee. Now that's
Boom.
smart.
Now the ruby is just inserted into the bottled lightning. We might be able to be just fine anyways. 5 damage, and then we're going to go Eagle Talisman, and we're going to put the crit right here.
Reuse everything.
And we're going to be so happy we went freaking Egon. It's not even funny. Because I'm even going to do this. Like, I'm freaking desperate, dude. I want to win this day 1 and get my knee brace. Like, this is wild. It's a Vanessa. It's, you know, it's a little bit scary. But I love day 1 Curio as Mac.
My fight isn't with
And you can't usually afford to reroll. What in God's name? No! Honestly, that seashell is going to be the thing that kills me. Like, the other stuff is good and all. The seashell kills me. I mean, it all kills me, but the seashell means I have no shot.
all cannon, no ball.
Zorkinate Toxic Style, Silver Lighter. Yeah, the seashell. That's a pretty gross start. But now we have the extra 100 HP. We're chilling. We're chilling.
Smart shoppers buy vintage.
All right. So the logical thing is to upgrade the magic carpet here, but we are going to upgrade the base.
New items.
Maybe we'll just find a magic carpet upgrade. You know, Big Mac.
Everything.
Strength is relevant. Immolating Spark is potentially good. That's 16 burn right away. I'm going to click the Immolating Spark because otherwise we're kind of we're getting a little bit pushed towards the build we've already run. I don't really want Curia right now. I got what I needed. I'm going to do it.
See landfill? I see buried treasure. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
18 burn. I cannot be mad at that. The question is, do we beat Rogue Scrapper? And I think the answer is no. I actually think the answer is no, we don't. All right, we're leaning into this then. We're just going to go get the CDR. Maybe we can get the magic carpet to go off a little bit earlier if we're even doing that angle. This is going to be an easy fight. It's like, it's not even close, but yeah. We put a lot of effort into this, and I don't regret it. It does mean we might have to go to day 12, though. Start of the fight, haste a weapon for 3 seconds? Wait, that's fun. We could click weapon. Small burn item, we could hope for, like, ruby. But I'm going to go and hope. Oh, God. Hope for a magic carpet upgrade here to carry us through the early game. We have the letter opener. Now we're chilling. Now we're chilling, even without the extra space. And I'm poor. All right, cool. It's a pig. It's a pig who lost day 1. But day 2 is when pig actually gets a little bit scarier. At Laddle on board on day 2, I don't care. I mean, even like I get the longboards of it all, but yeah, haste on the bottle lightning is not necessarily that relevant. There we go. Plus 200, Big Mac. Boop. 550. We basically just ate an entire flight of gold and bronze chocolate bars at the same time. And then here's the thing. I could probably beat a fight too. But I think I'm going to take the convoy, because we are clearly a little bit back on XP. Oh, I was going to say I wanted to fish for a letter opener. You may think that this would stop me from wanting more chocolates. The answer is no. You never want no more chocolates as Mac. 800 HP. I'm pig, baby. I'm pig. Okay, getting the rush on that. Like, and honestly, this worked out great. We got rush out of going to the other fights. We're kind of back on track for XP anyways. And we got the win with a silver knee brace on day 2. I'm not going to say we're cruising for an easy dub, but, like, we're kind of cruising for an easy dub. Barber wire. Transform. I mean, this is kind of useless for me now, but, like, we'll go Isla. It's good.
Enjoy the thrill of battle. Well, you can.
Just casting that. Oh, I didn't even realize it was silver. That's nice. We're not going to be playing these. I don't think I'm going to a shop next anyways, so don't tempt me, Frodo. We're going to grab the Shard of Obsidian to put by the Aludel. Aluro. Alright. Okay. Have some sanity. Get a free silver medium. That's a good silver medium.
With enough power,
Yo, that's a good silver medium. Here's where things are a little bit weird. I think we upgrade the letter opener, but like I don't want to just do magic carpet stuff, but like this is what fell on my lap. Like we got the silver bottled lightning. We'll pivot out of it. Cope. You know what?
Honing my skills.
We'll click this button.
Next time, I might surprise you.
I mean, this is good no matter what we end up doing. It's good right now, and it's good for a future potential pivot. I have 950 health. I have 950 health
Underestimate me. It
to your
makes this
400.
more fun.
Arbalest this early with actual proper haste crit is really, really scary. But
Bring
I
her
have
about. I've got another salvo.
I have more health than any Mac should. So we're fine, frankly. Big Mac. Nibre strat got us a victory there.
Do you have any really small things?
Maybe we can do it. Maybe we can do it. Should we? No. All right, I'm gonna. We've been there, done that.
Don't you have anything smaller?
Your items have 15% crit chance when you crit with an item, reduces cooldown by 5%. If I were to do something in this realm, PAL is the way to do it, right? We don't have... I don't have a victory with this card. I am poor. Just give me the XP and smile. Ooh. How does that work? How much health do you have? I think it works fine. 1,200. I think it's fine, but it's a little bit weird with the eels. Terrible, terrible target there for that, but it is what it is. This does get a little bit of cooldown reduction for its next cast. Okay. Okay, good. We got a crit on it. I didn't factor in that we might actually just crit with the magic carpet as well. But yeah, these seem like they synergize. They don't really. I don't know. Piranha.
Another step forward on my path.
35% crit. Now we're talking.
This isn't our moment, but I'll be here when it is.
Now we are actually talking. Improvised weaponry. Now we are actually talking.
Send you to Oregon.
Whenever you
I'll
crit,
keep you as long as I can.
your weapons gain 5 damage. Yeah, now we are actually talking. Mortar and Pestle is potentially interesting. I think I want to do this, though. Ooh. That can't crit. Its damage can go up with imp weaponry, though. I'm just going to click a small weapon and regret it. Big Mac. Hello. 1,500 health.
I will fight.
This is so
But
stupid.
only so that I can study.
But I'm turning my income start into massive value. I have used all of my money. And that is not a bad thing. That is a good thing. Okay. They have life preserver, so they actually get more health than I do. Jesus. Oh, okay, they didn't get more. Well, okay, mine went up from 1,500. They had 1,350. And this crits every time. Oh, okay, it's at 70. It crit every time. They must have gotten like some kind of crit upgrade. Like, This board does not seem like a 0-win board to me. Palanquin is kind of just that bad, though. It just kind of takes up that much space for no reason. Okay. Shiny Fangs. Diamond Fangs. All that could end up being good. We don't need to play the knee brace on board right here. Okay. Howlin'. Howlin'. Like, Magic Carpet and Imp Weaponry brings Palanquin back to being, like, kind of a thing, I guess. Wow, that is the worst possible result you can get from that fight. And since we have such a good, like, item or skill in the pool, we want to go early while we have very few things in our pool, because then we're more likely to get something like Imp Weaponry. Silver tier tool, we could get a duplicate letter opener. That is a way you can do that. And then, honestly, I'm going back. I'm going back. Cope. You know, worst comes to worst, like, you can get, I mean, not worst comes to worst, but, like, you can get a diamond pelt. And that's a very good thing to get. We just need more crit chance.
Ah, a friend.
Okay.
I mean, a customer.
Good stuff, but...
Maybe if I
All right.
goods.
Ha-cha-cha. I think it's just more important to get the magic carpet going, honestly.
I have faced 82 foes exactly like you. People are a pattern.
Oh, Lord. Okay, they don't have a magic carpet, though. This guaranteed will crit a couple times. $200 more HP for me. Level 7, I'll do it. I'll upgrade the Palanquin. Palanquin? Palanquin? How to pronounce Palanquin? Palanquin?
Palanquin.
Palanquin? Merriam-Webster.
Palanquin.
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 Palanquin. The top 3 results are all different. What do you want me to do? Oh, they're all different. What do I do with that information? I'll just call it Pal. Buddy old Pal. More health, Big Mac.
Now this
More
is
health,
healthy.
Big Mac.
With each new discovery,
And we will upgrade the Pal. Yes, I know we could upgrade the knee brace. 30% crit on everything when you crit. Reduce an item's cooldown by 10%. Okay, Shark Claws, though? So this is guaranteed to crit twice. This Bout of Lightning can end up going Piranha. It's kind of fun to increase the crit on that. But yeah, Shark Claws would be kind of fun. So it goes to 4.5 after the first. 4. The thing is, the Magic Carpet does, like, it goes really, really fast down to 1, but, like, I don't know. Nothing wrong with some free income there. Damage upgrade we sure as hell could. And sure as hell would. Non-weapons. Never heard of it. Gumball machine, since we're not doing the other route where we get the 100% crit, gumballs for like incidental crit and some flat damage is in theory kind of nice. I don't know. What would it take? What would it take for me to not run knee brace right now? Oh shoot! They have powder keg. Oh, they don't have anything to like that sucks. I mean, I'm dead. All right. They have an obsidian dive weights. You have an obsidian dive weights? How'd you get an obsidian dive weights this early? An obsidian starting item rerolled into dive weights, I guess. The right-handed, just a raw powder keg. Just a raw powder keg with like no crit whatsoever. Or no burn whatsoever, but like just the lighter getting hasted, I guess. This is very clearly the worst of the two ways to play crit Mac. Like that's definitely becoming even more and more clear. But like my million HP against a keg, obviously like that counters me, obviously. Because it's percentage HP damage. So it really doesn't matter that I have a lot.
I spent a year in a Yetarian prison. You can't hurt me.
Dishwasher? Oh, no.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
Surely it's wrong, though. Like, I know these are... The reason why it's interesting is because these are tools. So there is something to it. I go gold to your skills. First 5 times you crit charge an item. I think we have to just take that. The likelihood that we roll into something better is... I just don't think it's necessarily going to happen. And since we are still allowed a B1, B2... And we will probably play letter openers the whole time. Let's just do that then. Haste your tools for 3 seconds. Your weapons gain 40 damage. Like, the thing is, if the dishwasher had a stat on it that could crit, that'd be kind of interesting. Ow, they crit me. I'm in trouble. Please. Please don't crit again. I will be mad. Okay. This kind of worked. That's a pretty good item to have crit as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a pretty good item to get critting with. I think we just play that, honestly. It's the second time we're playing Anchor this week as Mac. Come on, Regiment, you gotta switch it up. You're forcing Anchor Mac. Says no one. I know, but like that's... weapon? A grenade is good if we can get more ammo.
Few warriors live to retire.
Okay, that's honestly, that's the vibe.
I fight alongside you.
That's the vibe. Anchor's good, but this actually, like, this has lifesteal, so it becomes really... This is actually the time to finally use that. Anchor is good, though. Don't get me wrong. I could play Runic Great Axe. I think it's clunky with PAL. I think it's overkill. Yeah, I think it's overkill. And we just don't have the space for it. Speaking of overkill, I'm going to leave my knee brace in. Okay, there we go.
In 100 years when you are dust, I will
Because
remain.
basically
may be young
we're
one,
passing off the
but I
early
see
game
my
guaranteed
trust.
value of the letter openers into value in the runic daggers. Because boom, we get the crit, we have the imp weaponry. So like, yeah, it just ends up working really, really well.
You've got
I mean,
talent.
really, really well
You should
asterisk,
put
really.
it toward nobler use.
It's down to 5.4. Yeah, I mean, we need more crit on these, so I guess we'll maybe move them over because them critting more. I will go to
Some
Orion,
engineers fix things.
looking for a
I
letter open.
make the things they fix things with.
Hold up. Okay, we're done with that stuff. Hold up, though.
Bet you'll be surprised when that comes in handy.
That seems good. Seems like overkill, but it also seems good. We're very susceptible to crowd control. Sure. As the pile. Whenever you crit haste is what we want. CDR on the beginning with lower CDR is good too. But we want Keen Eye, Cosmic Wind. We want one of the skills.
Not all my subjects survive
Garbage.
my experiment. My mind glows.
Haste.
I see
Okay, let me check a couple things here. Step 1, pal. When you crit, haste an item for 3 seconds. That's really good. Runic Daggers, I do know, has a ridiculous one. Whenever it goes off, haste an item for 3 seconds. It does that twice. Don't need a crit. Regardless of crit, it does that. That would start me... Pal starts me off faster. And it's also... You know what? Let's just do it. It's just... We're leaning into the Pal.
The smaller the portions, the finer.
Alright. Playing that. I think we might finally be done playing
If you want
V-Brace. It
something
depends on the
big and
enemy.
ugly, go see Paul.
We're going to go for damage upgrades because we want to upgrade the damage of runic daggers. Okay, we are not chancing it versus a dually. In fact, the first time we're not chancing it against dually, we're not playing it. There's a real argument for the piranha at some point. Hell, honestly, maybe it's this. Is it this? I think it is.
When we are finished, may I dissect you for study?
Is that Dualtron? Okay, it's Obsidian Force Field and a defense. Oh no, a gold defense grid is. That's terrible. For us, that is. Okay, we're good. Whew. That worked. Okay, now let's not watch their stuff for a sec. Let's really just pay attention here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just need more crit chance. I think we upgrade the PAL instead of the Pendulum when we get to 13, right? Especially if we don't find crit chance. Oh, look. Okay, stop doing it. Stop. See fight, take fight, though.
I don't boast.
We could find... Okay, I mean, Big Ego would be so fun. I guess that fight was also kind of bad RNG for us because we didn't have that much We must not have crit very much. Because that was so much faster. Whoa.
My power burns
Wait.
hotter, melting away impurities.
Wait.
Every creature has a weak point. I see yours already.
No, no, no. We'll take the flat 10.
An inch to the right.
Hello again. Whenever you use another weapon, charge this 2 seconds. I mean, like... that should theoretically work pretty well, one would assume.
Incredible. I yield to your skill.
And you crit with another item. So, since we don't have... that's just good. Since we don't have the magic carpet now, we actually prefer this ordering. I'm not playing this stuff. I do want to get some more incidental crits. This upgrade is terrible. Okay, whatever. Damage is damage. We're never going to care about the shield. 1 crit. Still worth it. We could find a pendulum or a palanquin. Palanquin? Palanquin. Pally Wally.
He's gonna yell at me.
Alright.
You remind me of someone I fought last century. I seek the ultimate secret. Will you get me any closer?
No! Fiery Rebirth! Staff of the Moose Ritual Dagger? That's freaking illegal, man!
Please,
And you're dead
share
anyways.
with me your secrets.
Can we watch that again? Can we watch that Staff of the Moose, Ritual Dagger, Captain's Wheel, Fiery Rebirth? Both of them have Lifesteal Fight Again, please, real quick. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's got to be Pendulum, though, right? I don't know. I want both. I don't care about your smalls. Just give me more health. We just need more time to get to that part of the fight, you know? Like, that's really just it.
Make deals.
Non-weapons. The 2 things we really want to upgrade are non-weapons. We could go for the strength pot instead of letter opener. I'm going to put it in my backpack and I'll think about it, but like I don't know. I don't know if that's an improvement. Gold tier tool, we could get the letter opener. We could even get the pendulum there. Okay. That does make it a little bit more interesting if we do that, but Void Colossus, it might take a little bit too long. We need to get a good crit early. We did not crit. We're not critting. Yeah, we're not critting. So we're dead, I think. Yeah. We're not critting and they hit the worst stuff. That was terrible. Take me away. Pretty bad RNG on that fight. An initial crit is 3 seconds of haste, which starts us like 10 times faster, but we're at a 50-50 right now on that, so I'm not like, why didn't that happen?
How'd I get rich? Oh, you know.
Gold items, we're looking... I don't have a way to poison right now, but if we, get a toxic enchant or something. Oh, man, that's the difference between us leveling the day. I'll take the Bazaar con then. If we get some poison on them, it's like strictly better than the letter opener very soon here. Or maybe even now, because it would have 90% crit, I think. Power drill. Do they have the They have the blue beetle. We're dead. We're really bad to CC, aren't we? We didn't crit. We missed the crit early. Again. Yeah. We cannot miss that early crit, and also this is the most boring way to play Dooley on Earth. Come on. Please. Toxic Power Drill Blue Beetle. Still a thing. Alright. Alright.
Reward
Just let a guy pal around.
full.
Surely that can't work.
You'll go buy a weapon instead.
Yeah, the weapons aren't particularly interesting to me. This gets like 10 damage, which is not nothing. It's just pretty close to it. So I actually kind of look at this as a whiff node, but okay. Okay, sorry. Sorry, 5 damage.
Come back and tell me.
With enough power,
Okay, so it is
death itself.
goes up to okay, it's 20% more crit. But this means we have to crit less for it to. This gives us more rolls. This gives us more rolls on the crit. But this gives us more crits. And gets us online faster. God, this sucks. Here's the thing. This I can find at a tool vendor. This, there's no vehicle or dinosaur vendors for Mac. This we can also get from the Lord of the Wastes. These are all very hopeful things, but like, you know, it's technically possible. But I want Pendulum as well, like, but this makes it so, yeah, we're at 69%. The fact that the multiple fights there I said we didn't crit, so we are dead, means we need to increase that crit chance. It also means they get down to their, like, infinite way faster.
Another specimen for my collection.
Just need some crit chance. I'll take a Jules Cafe. That makes a pretty noticeable difference for us. And that we can find like a yo-yo. I don't have a good spot for a yo-yo. I don't want to play Magic Carpet. I don't have a good spot for a yo-yo. Unless we took out the Pendulum altogether. So we're not going to play it. And that would be the best possible hit. Gee, I wonder what they're playing. Are you sharing the same brain cell? Is it your turn with the brain cell? Or?
You are a child to me, and I will punish you.
I'm joking. What do we got here? Power Drill, Nitro. They don't have the bug, so we're probably okay. Pyrocarbon, I can't be mad. I mean, I can be. It is just, you know, the 1000th Power Drill, but we are going to be just fine. We are allowed to live for a mere moment. It's like, the Power Drill situation is so odd. Because, like, I get it. It's not anyone's fault. It's nobody's fault. It's just Dooley feels like he needs a little bit of... He needs something more exciting to push people in the direction of, you know, being creative. Like, Drill can be fun and creative. Don't get me wrong. It's just, man, it's been like 3 or 4 patches. Like maybe 4 or 5 patches of it being like the main thing you should be doing on Dooley. Haste and charge skills are interesting. We could get... I've sold myself already. There's a couple things here. First 6 times, I mean, I was thinking of static acceleration. Because we do have that there. Do we chance it again? It's RNG, and that is not a good idea. Come on. Surely you will not screw me this time. Surely I will get a crit. Come on, 70%. 70%. Thank you. Thank you. We're palling around.
Disgusting creatures.
Because I really want to power... That's an idea. I want to power level to 16. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it.
Life is risk.
So that we can upgrade our pendulum.
After all these centuries, there is still
Give me some CDR. That's okay. Okay, so what tag does Pendulum have? I don't think it's in this shop. Charge. Yeah, Charge is not actually part of this pool. It would have to give me a hasted version of something I have, but I'm going to check this.
Need some work.
I'm going to level up to 16 tomorrow anyways, and at that point I'm not going to care too much anymore. Captain's Wheel's not the worst. Flamberge for the full-on Lord of the Waste cosplay. Crane? Bees? Come on. Bull. Come on, give me something that improves my situation. Just a little. Like, actually, Race Carl's not a bad idea. But, like, I'm spending all my money on this. Alright, screw you. Zwart is not the worst, actually. But
Cretaceous era?
I need to get some cash back. I was hoping we would just get... Please not bees. Please not bees. Please not bees.
If you knew
I was hoping
my
we'd get
true
something.
purpose, you would stand aside.
Please not bees. Please not bees. Please not bees. Thank you.
Noticed? I'm huge.
Shielded Igloo, Aurora Dome, Snow Globe, Steam Ladle. Like, honestly, this does mess me up pretty bad as well. Like, we are very susceptible to freeze as somebody with, like, 0, you know, items on board. Cold Room is a real problem for us. What's going on? Am I killing him? I almost killed him in the middle there. What? There was a second where he almost died. We're gonna get 16 anyways. Alright, so we could put it on the runic. I'm going to spread the love, and I'm going to pretend that this is lifesteal. That way. So that in a situation where we get locked out of one, we still have a little bit of flexibility. Like, we're more CC immune that way. I think I got up to like 1,000,000 shield. We almost killed him anyways, and then I guess just an unlucky freeze there. But yeah, I mean, we knew we were susceptible to freeze, but that is just next level problematic for us. All right. 71. I mean, that's how we look against many players.
I seek the ultimate power. I have no time for
I'm not going to make use of that, unfortunately. And we are definitely upgrading the pendulum. This doesn't these just get... Everything gets damage here. This gets crit, but we don't really care right now. I'm gonna go gumballs still for that like initial crit chance, hopefully. We got 1% crit. It's something. Followed by a Jules Cafe into damage. I'm like relatively just done, you know, with my board, so.
You remind me
All right.
of someone I fought last century.
All right. Here we go. Freeze board. Not a freeze board. I would think we'd be fighting against a board like this. Not even close to close, in fact. All right. Please. Not a pig. Not a pig. Anything but pig. Anything but that guy. That thing. He scares me.
Closer and closer. I can hear my sister's laughter.
I do like the idea of a haste freeze, because there's like, Mac only has like one skill here that helps our build. So I'm going to go for freeze, hoping for on haste freeze.
Did you get that?
No. Is that not a thing Mac has? Does Mac not have an on haste freeze?
Yes, goodbye.
Is that just not in my pool? When you haste, the first time you haste, it's not a Mac skill. Mac doesn't have access to it. I didn't know that. Oh. Dooley, Vanessa, Stell, Jules. Mac doesn't have it. I guess that kind of makes sense. Tiny Cutlass. We should, I mean, I guessed wrong. We should have taken slow. What do we have for crit? 60? I think we need the guarantee. No, this does double crit damage. Okay, so Languid Dunes is great. So Pendulum is... when you use an adjacent item, slow 1 for 1. Runic is slow 1 for 3 twice. So this is actually better. That's going to be better. Nightmare Fuel incoming, pig. We're late in the game, so it's like I can't expect to not see a pig. It's a dually. Okay. That's probably bad, because it probably means they're running perma lockdown drill stuff. It's a bulldozer with a deadly the core. Do they have... they don't have it. We might be fine. Okay, this slow is a lot. They are not running the lockdown stuff. Their board is scary. Don't get me wrong. Holy crap. That's what it takes for Palanquin to work? That's what it takes? The real thing is that's not what it takes if you're not Mac. This is a great Vanessa item. This is a really good Vanessa item. It's not a bad Mac item. It's just weird with his kit. Was this perma frozen or something? What was going... so why did you destroy me so bad in the beginning there? The overheal haste, yeah. CPU throttling, yeah, that checks out. This is interesting though. I want to take a look at it. Like using bugs on the core to ramp Bill is a really interesting idea. It's actually like it looks pretty strong. My build is stupid. It doesn't look day 14 strong, I'll give you that. My day looked day 14 strong like for 4 days, but we ran into some other day 14 strong people early. And then I've been finding this a lot. If you make it to day 14, I'm actually usually not scared of the build that I find on day 14. But the fights on days like 13 through 11 are nightmare fuel. Like, is there something to that? Is it like everyone else is dead by now? Like, or sorry, like if you have a nightmare fuel build, you get it online super early, and then you're just going to win out on day like 13 or something. Because the few times I've gotten to 14 and 15 on this patch, I feel like I've gotten my easiest enemies of the past like 4 days. Am I alone in that? Like, there's something weird going on there where it's like the difficulty curve of the enemies is like day 1, if it's a Vanessa, it's like through the roof. And then the difficulty curve is like pretty spooky in the mid game, climbing up to like nightmare tier days like 9 through 12. And then like the difficulty of my enemies like goes back down for some reason. What's up with that? I don't know. It's not... I don't think it's probably actually happening that often, but it happened to me like 3 times today, and I guess that's why I'm thinking it's a pattern. It's probably not. Either way, this is finally a Palanquin victory. Took a lot to get it here. More than it felt like it should have. Like, I thought that we really hit, you know? First of all, this is, what, episode? 205, maybe? Palanquin Bazaar 205. We got it. That's one I've been looking to do for a long time. We have Tiny Cutlass. We have Knife Set, I'm pretty sure. That item's just really good. Pendulum, yes. Runic Daggers, yes. Yep. Just don't even have very many items. But yeah, like, what is the signpost for Pal? God, I don't know. I don't know. I think I would have had an easier time if I just... Well, to be clear, actually, I don't think I ever found a Mortar and Pestle. So, I was going to say, the correct route is honestly probably just Runic Great Axe, Mortar and Pestle on a Magic Carpet. That general archetype, not exactly, like, if you have exactly that, you're obviously winning, but that general archetype just wins days 1 through 10. Like, you will win 10-0 in a lot of situations with that setup. But, so you don't need to go for anything crazier than that usually. And I feel like that's just the more reliable route for this. One thing of note, I think a potential signpost for Mac and going PAL would be, we have very notably, 5 items. That puts us in Artillery Spotter range. If for some reason you have to take Artillery Spotter as your starter, like the other two are just like somehow worse, or it's like you have 3 crit skills and one of them's Artillery Spotter as your start, and you're going gold skill, that might be a signpost for Palanquin. Like, genuinely. That might be what it is. Imp Weaponry, this is what you're looking for. And I feel like it's because it solves the entire problem with this archetype for Mac, which is, where do you get your scaling? So you've gone infinite, now what? And also, this has nothing to do... It's redundant with Magic Carpet, but Magic Carpet is probably one of the best cards in the archetype. It's weird. It's weird. It needs another pass, but, like, I'm glad we got this done, and we see what it kind of takes to make it work. But, like, Runic Daggers by a Pendulum is going to be a good time. But, like, does it need to be this? I don't know. It was fun, though. I really liked it. I'm glad we got to do what I think is probably, in my eyes, the ideal Pendulum, maybe. Ideal Palanquin run. So we now have that frame of reference in our head, like, just how good the run has to be if you're going that route, and just how much the signs need to really be pointing that way. Like, seriously, if we had a silver or gold Artillery Spotter, that's a difference of like 20 or 30% crit. Gold Artillery Spotter start 30% crit. Diamond Palanquin is 50%, so you're at 80% by default. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a signpost in my eyes, kind of. That being said, I think the meta is just too fast for it. If the meta slows down a little bit, it's going to be a more exciting item. So, I wouldn't be surprised if next patch it just becomes better as other things become worse. Like, if things slow down a little bit, it will look a lot more appealing to me. Alas, though, that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for more Bazaar every single day. As long as you guys continue to support it, likes, comments, all that stuff. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.